And today, on behalf of Fenbushi Capital, I'm so honored to share a great news with you guys about our proposed investment fund in collaboration with Protocol Labs in terms of investment in the RPFs and Filecoin ecosystem. Yeah, I think we have planned this for a few weeks and have been discussing with Protocol Labs about that initiative. They are quite good partner to work with, and so now finally we reach agreement that we should proceed with such a dedicated investment fund for the IPF ecosystem. So generally speaking, we will manage this fund with together with Protocol Labs. We will manage it financially, while Protocol Labs will be the technical advisor. Actually, they Protocol Labs are the guys who make the call technologically. So I think it's a really honor for us to work with the Protocol Labs on such a great initiative for IPFs and Filecoin. The mission of this fund is is to drive the healthy and organized growth of IPF's ecosystem. So we aim to be a long-term strategic partner to the IPF system, and rather than merely just a financial investor. Previously, Fenbushi Capital invested a significant amount in Filecoin during its public sale in 2017. So we are now also helping some Chinese miners deploy their mining capacities in China by providing them with Filecoins to stake. But now we think those things are just far from enough in our view. So having witnessed the unparalleled growth of Ethereum over the past 5 years, Fenbushi Capital, as an early investor of Ethereum, now is similarly eager to participate as a builder in Filecoin system rather than just financial investors. Actually, we look forward to leveraging our deep roots in the crypto space and the Filecoin community in China to help this ecosystem to grow beyond just mining. So that's why we feel so excited to work with Protocol Labs on such a great initiative, and which means we find somewhere to contribute our knowledge and expertise in crypto investments. And another background information that you guys may be interested to know is that actually the reality in China is that the Chinese government and some leading companies in China, they're really interested in IPF's ecosystem. Yeah, because they view the distributed storage system as a trend, not just a fad. Therefore, these governments and the leading companies are really willing to have skin in the game. You may be aware of some news in China that some leading companies such as Ali, Huawei, and even Jingdong, they have begun to embrace the IPF system in their data storage business. And also many, to our knowledge, many local governments in China, they are also welcome distributed storage solution providers to deploy their business operations locally. These governments, they are willing to provide a low-cost internet data centers to those business operators, and also they may provide even some tax incentives to those companies if they're involved in those distributed storage business. And one more thing that is also interesting and maybe somehow a bit ironic is that Filecoin is even more famous and popular than Bitcoin in those tier 3 or tier 4 cities in China, thanks to the publicity in connection with IPFS. Although Protocol Labs had never officially been in China, now Filecoin is even more famous than Bitcoin. And let's go down to the details of this investment fund. Actually, the fund, according to our plan, it will be raised. All the funds will be raised exclusively in Filecoin rather than any stablecoin or Bitcoin or something like that. Because initially we planned to raise the funds in stablecoins such as USDC. Now, but later we are convinced by Protocol Labs that this fund should be raised in FIL exclusively. And also we will only invest the money in FIL to those portfolio companies. In terms of the size of this fund, we plan to raise 15 to 20 million US dollars worth of FIL. That means we're going to raise about 500,000 FIL. About ticket size for investors, Yeah, we definitely think $1 million worth fill is the ticket size. And of course, we have as a general partner, Fenbushi Capital will also commit this amount as well, together with other limited partners. In terms of the management fee, and we charge normally just 2% per annum, and also we charge a 20% carry interest. And the term of this fund will be 5 plus 1 years. So typically it will last 6 years. We need the first 5 years to invest and the last 1 year to exit. So our investments will include both token and equity investments worldwide, not limited to any specific jurisdictions. And I would like to draw attention to the deal sourcing. Actually, we have primarily 3 sources for locating those investment targets. The first is about the Slingshot program initiated by Protocol Labs itself. So you may be aware that the phase 1 of the Slingshot has just concluded, and there were more than 100 projects submitted who have submitted their applications, and most of them, as per our knowledge, that they are at very early stage. But we do have identified some outstanding ones, and some of them have been awarded the data cap bonus by Protocol Labs, and we will definitely follow them up with a view to the funds further investments in down the road. And second source is about the Singapore-based accelerator, which is co-founded by Longhash and Protocol Labs in Singapore. I think that the campaign is called Filecoin Frontier Accelerator. Actually, Longhash is a world famous, crypto space accelerator. They are based in Singapore, and also we are one of their shareholders. Now, we have been working with them very closely over the last years, and therefore committed. We are also committed to a certain funding of the best projects, which may be identified by this campaign. So far, they have received more than 150 applications from projects worldwide in terms of IPFs and Filecoin, and I believe that they will have around 10 projects on board by January next year. So I think that all of them are supposed to be our investment targets. And also the third source of our deals may come from the Chinese community. The Chinese community, they are not just mining Filecoin, but also they are also have them respective teams developing commercial applications using IPFS. So some of them have approached us in the last 2 months. So they're quite interested to submit their applications to this fund. Now, some of them also have already shown us their prototypes. Actually, definitely we will keep an open eye on them. And finally, I would like to talk about the timetable of this fund. This investment fund, in terms of this fund, we should for closing the fundraising by the end of January next year or early February. So that means in the next few weeks, we'll start fundraising with potential investors. And we scheduled legal paper work to be signed in February next year, and have all the legal structure fully set up before March 2021. So it is planned that the fund will start to launch in March 2021. So far, we have just started the preliminary fundraising discussions with a few investors in the space. So I think we will double our effort in the following months and to have the funds in place as soon as possible. Yeah, that's all I would like to share today. Thank you all.